Arjuna is on the line from Colombo with more on this situation. I guess this is a litmus test, isn't it, Arjuna? Really could turn the tide and really speak volumes about the people's ambitions for the new era in your country.
Exactly, Bernie. All this time, the issue was, any given election, the issue was, what are the candidates going to do to end the war? Now that the war is over, the candidates themselves have nothing, almost nothing else to offer the people.
What are the issues facing voters now? I mean, for 26 years, for more than a quarter century, as we well know by now, we were reporting for most of it, you know, the country was mired in civil war against the LTTE, but now peace is broken out and the priorities have changed. Now what do people want? What are the aspirations of the nation now?
Well, it's twofold, Bernie. First of all, the people who've suffered from the LTT's atrocities over the past 30 years in the north and east, they want a long-standing, peaceful solution to their problems, and to make sure that an LTTE-like insurgency will never rear its head again in Sri Lanka. The other issue is that people in the south who've been deprived of the economic benefits of a peaceful society, they are waiting in line to see how soon the country will really live up to its potential and reap the economic fruits of peace.
Well, everybody from Ban Ki-moon, the head of the UN, to the EU has expressed concern about a spike in election-associated violence leading up to the poll. What's the best guess on how transparent, I mean, how reliable these results are going to be?
Well, the election-related violence so far leading up to the election, it's been pretty unprecedented. Some 800-odd incidents of violence and 5 deaths already. So there is a team of international observers here who will monitor the electoral process. And, of course, the government, for its part, have said that they guarantee the safety of voters who will go to the polling booths. And, of course, you know, when it comes to the election, it's violence between supporters of the two main candidates that has been the main issue leading up to the polls today. But, of course, there's heavy security in place to ensure that there won't be any untoward incidents taking place. And both candidates have appealed to their supporters to stay calm and just exercise their franchise.
And what is the mood there? I mean, this is you know, does the average Sri Lankan realize this is it's a landmark day either way you look at it? I mean, after the tumultuous quarter a century, it is a democracy which is functioning, and people do have a choice and a say in where their country goes. Is there a certain festive atmosphere, or how would you describe the sort of environment that you're in the thick of over there, Arjuna?
Well, it's pretty tense, Bernie, because after a long time, Sri Lanka is actually experiencing an election where it's actually too close to call. If you asked me 6 months ago who's going to win the next presidential election, I would have said, the incumbent President Mahinda Rajapaksa is going to win hands down because of the popularity he enjoyed after ending the 30-year war. But, the challenge General Sarath Fonseka has offered, it's taken many people by surprise, and a lot of the youth in the country have rallied behind him. And, of course, a lot of people are expecting him to get what is called the protest vote against the Rajapaksa administration, which a lot allege is corrupt. And that's the main issue standing against the Rajapaksa administration right now. But no one is actually in a festive mood as such. They're all pretty tense because the election is too close to call. Tomorrow, once the results start coming out, once people actually see the election results.
Arjuna, Godspeed to the country regardless.